A hearty welcome to all you lovers of Anime Sensei. I'm here again with another video, and I can assure you that you'll like this one. We'll be discussing anime with a main character that looks weak. However, he's not just strong, he's actually overpowered. Fans tend to love these kind of anime due to the epic scenes that follow when these characters go all out and finally show their powers. There's also a bit of comedy, as weak characters tend to have a certain comic personality in anime. Anyway, let's get right to the list. 10. Codebreaker. Remember what I said already about not giving a damn for rules and who put them? Yeah, well, this main character isn't, and different from those before him, except that he has one single rule of his own that he lives by: an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, and evil for evil. You see, from this motto alone, you can already figure out that Rei isn't a knight in shining armor. He's more like the Grim Reaper coming to reap what you sowed. He's a codebreaker, a person that officially doesn't exist, an avenger roaming the world burning injustice with his blue sapphire flames that keep no residue or any burn marks behind, making hard to track him down. Although he's witnessed by a girl that is coincidentally in his same school, burning some thugs in the park and ends up burning her too to cover his tracks. However, that'll be a story for another day. 9. Hitori no Shita. This show is a Chinese-styled anime that talks of a legendary warrior with a powerful hidden battle style. The events are put into motion once the main character decides to go off to visit the grave of his grandfather Chao, who was in secret a very powerful fighter, able to destroy all adversity in his way while remaining unscathed. His grandchild is the same as him though. He doesn't know yet, and is taken back as he is attacked by zombies. To make things even weirder, he's rescued by some weird-looking girl wielding a cooking knife. Yeah, you heard that right, a girl killing zombies with a freaking kitchen knife. In his futile attempts of denial of that night, he returns to his school and normal life, only to have his life flipped upside down on him after seeing that same girl enrolled in his school. In that moment, he realized his life won't remain the same. 8. Zetman. Heroes in comics and shows make fighting bad guys and delivering justice seem so easy. In this anime, however, they take us back to the tragic story of the hero and how Zetman became the hero he is. Having faced a lot of tragedies in his childhood, Kanazaki Jin swears to help everyone so they won't face the same pain he went through. He's a hero of vengeance, a dark horse if you may, someone ready to pay the cost, whatever it is, as long as he can protect everyone around him. Jin has to live with the truth that not everyone can be saved, though, and sometimes whatever you do is just not enough. In this battle of ideals in a harsh, monstrous world, he has to stand his ground and protect his ideals, being the badass hero the world needs. 7. Kyoku Suiri. The story follows Kotoko Iwanaga, a young, charming, and charismatic girl with a lovable personality. She lives in a world where hidden spirits known as yokai secretly inhabit the human world and lurk while being completely hidden in plain sight. Although most of the yokai are harmless beings, just living out their very own lives, a certain faction amidst these yokai threatens to destroy the peace and harmony between the two realms. Kotoko has agreed to become the mediator between the two realms of humans and spirits, as the goddess of wisdom. She aims to resolve any problems that arise between the two organisms. Being the goddess of wisdom, she can command most of the spirits and make them do her bidding. She sends them to run errands for her, or gather information, and even bring certain objects that aren't in her reach. Kotoko is the goddess of wisdom, so she has an incredibly high intellect level and deduction skills. She can determine multiple conclusive theories just by looking at her clients and deducing their situation. 6. Shin no Nakama. He is the brother of the hero Ruta Ragnarsson, and the one blessed with the sign of the guide, destined to help heroes and protect them on their journeys, and with a skill of initial LVL plus 30, he was an asset for the hero party, until he wasn't. After being kicked off from the party, he decided to start a new life as a guy named Red, earning his income by collecting and selling herbs, hoping that one day he would open an apothecary shop of his own. A company with none other than the Princess Rit, and the only one that knows who Red really is. 5. Munao Nanana, Talentless Nana.
In this world, people with powerful talents exist and are seen as the last hope of humanity against hordes of monsters that ravaged the world and destroyed it. One of those children is supposedly born without a talent and a skill. However, what no one knows, and he doesn't either, is that he has one of the most powerful abilities that he could ask for, the ability to nullify everyone else's talent, no matter how powerful it was. If you try to engulf him in flames, he puts them out. If you try to drown him, he'll cut off the water source, and you'll stand there baffled at how he actually did it. He's powerful in his own right, but only if he had some guts to go along with his broken power. 4. Taimadao Gakuen 35 Shiken Shotai. In a world of magic, the need will arise for someone to guard the society. Thus, the anti-magic force came into existence, with its enforcers called the Inquisitors. The premise is pretty straightforward. You use magic for evil, they kick your ass, kind of deal. However, the platoon we're talking about here is the 35th platoon, the worst of the bunch, including all the useless Inquisitors. And unlike every harem, the MC has to be badass and strong for the girls to fall for him. In such an advanced age with magic mechas and guns, what better could spell badass than having a sword as your weapon of choice? Takeru Kusanagi is the leader of his group of misfits, fight side by side with his friends, facing all their enemies head-on, without backing down. The anime is based on a visual novel and is made of 12 episodes, so it's a nice anime to enjoy and watch in the free time you got on your hands. 3. Gargantua on the Virtuous Planet. Stuck in an interstellar war between the humans and monsters, Lieutenant Leto is armed with Chamber, an autonomous robot, finds himself losing control and crash landing in Gargantua, a waterlogged Earth-like planet. As a lieutenant, he has to always keep his guard up, making it harder for him to communicate with the population inhabiting the planet, with his first action being to take hostage one of the scavenger's crew that was actually rescuing him and Chamber. Talk about misleading actions. With him now stuck on the planet with no way to communicate with the fleet, Leto has to do all he can to learn to adapt to his new life on Gargantua. With all his secrets lying behind the planet, I bet he won't have it easy at all. 2. Nejimaki Seirei Senki Tenkyo no Alderamin. He might not have powerful eyes of destruction or superpowers or latent magical abilities. However, what this character has is brains, and lots of them. Thanks to his wit and quick thinking, he is able to turn any dire situation into a favorable one, with his ability to think tactically, efficiently, and his deduction skills allowing him to see the bigger picture at all times. Thanks to those skills of his, he was able to rescue the kidnapped princess with his battalion that was stranded in foreign land, and just like that became an honorable knight of the kingdom, along with a select few of his allies that carried out the rescue mission with him. Who said that being smart wasn't a power? I bet Lelouch agrees with me on this one, don't you think, guys? 1. Gray Man. Alan Walker is a full-fledged Akuma hunter, and a powerful one at that. However, he didn't start off as the badass fighter he seems to be, and even his hair color was different. Due to a very traumatic event, his hair turned white, and he suffered through the trauma for years after being adopted, since his disfigured arm alienated him from everyone, only to lose his adopted father, and having him turn into an Akuma that wants to kill him. A lot of shit happened since then, and this character changed to the worse? Better? I don't know. Really, it's just that he's too damn powerful to not put him on this list. And with this, we conclude our video. If you enjoyed this list, I want you to smash that thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe and press that bell icon to keep you notified of all our new videos. Also, comment down below on the anime you like the most on this list, and if you're planning to watch any of them. And if you have any suggestions, place them in the comments as well. Until next time, see ya!